Hello everyone, welcome to our monthly learning series. Here we are continuing with this same famous Q12 series by Gallup, and that's a series about 12 questions. Till now we have covered 4 questions and here we are with 5th, and that is, does my supervisor or someone at work care about me as a person? Do you really feel it's a necessary in today's world? So I was talking to some of my colleagues who are in finance, and they were talking and kind of arguing that, Sunil, employees comes to work, they contribute, perform, we pay them salary, and that's all. It's a clear-cut linear relationship. It's very straightforward. Why you people in HR keep talking about a lot of those different perspectives, ecosystem, culture, and so on? Isn't it interesting? So if you see that one of the top 5 challenge for today's CEO, and one of the challenge is the retention of the talent. So if that equation is that much linear and straightforward, we would not be talking about all those framework and perspectives about people. On an average, an employee spends around 40 to 50% of his time at work. And what happens to that employee at work, it affects and impacts the rest of the day and obviously associated aspects of his life at home. Isn't that so critical? And also, if you have seen that question, it talks about that, does my supervisor, and funnily, I'm sure you must have also heard that people keep saying there are 2 spouses for a working professional. One is at work and second, obviously at home. So that supervisor, that line manager is so critical, and that's where people keep saying that you are as an employee, but then first and the most critical kind of an enabling or whatever the factor is, the line manager, then your department, then the organization, and then the entire ecosystem comes into the picture. So the first and foremost is the supervisor, and that's where the criticality lies. So what we are trying to say here is, what people are expecting that treat me beyond the numbers, beyond the head count. Consider me as a person first and employee second. So guys, here you as a line manager, you are sitting on a huge opportunity to understand your people and understand that what are those things which creates the triggers for them and which will help you to create that caring and productive environment for your teams at workplace. Great managers recognize that it's not simply enough to put the right people in the right role. They need to be given the caring environment, an environment in which your people feel safe. Safe enough to experiment, safe enough to challenge, safe enough to share, and safe enough to support each other. An environment in which they can give you, an organization, the benefit of doubt that no, this can't be done by my line manager and this can't happen in this organizations. That's a benefit of doubt comes when you as a line manager create that ecosystem for your people. But then the important 3-letter question remains there. How? What are those ingredients of that magic chemistry and enablers at workplace? So like Gallup, it always suggests the 3-fold recipe for any of its framework. And the first and foremost is asking set of questions to yourself as a line manager. Second is asking set of questions on a frequent basis to your team members. And last but not the least is about referring the set of best practices which can help you to discover more on this area. So let's begin with ingredient number 1, and that is asking a set of questions to yourself as a line manager, and that you can do maybe at frequency of every 2 months or every 3 months. So the first and foremost question is, do my employees believe that I really care for them? That's the first question you need to ask to yourself. Second question is about how I can improve my awareness so that I can understand and appreciate my team members better. And third is about how do I let my team member know that I am here for help, for support. And fourth question to yourself can be that how can I foster that caring and productive environment for my team members? Very easy, right? Only what you need is a sincere effort and at frequent levels. So now let's talk about the ingredient number 2, and that is asking questions to your team members. For most of the managers, it's not that simple, straight and easy. But I can assure you, being as a team member and being as a manager, and also from the HR perspective, that's one of the most important thing you can ever do from your side for your teams. Ask them, reach out to them. And the question may be that what makes you feel valued in this team? Second question may be that how do we as a team tell and cascade this message that everyone's efforts are acknowledged and recognized? The question number 3, how you as a team member acknowledge and appreciate each other's contributions. Question number 4, that how we all help, enrich, support and set up everyone for success. It's very, very powerful. What you are demanding, what you are asking people, that let's ensure that everyone is successful. And last but not the least, also ask them that if we as a team are being perceived as uncaring, how the response or the intention of other team members come across to us when they feel that, oh, it's not a caring team enough, or line manager doesn't care about them. Does it affect or impact you more negatively? Yeah, it has its own merits. Please explore. And last ingredient of Gallup's recipe is refer set of best practices or benchmarks. And I can assure you these are very, very simple. For example, the first one can be simply greet your employees on daily basis. Simply saying a pinch of, hi Sunil, good morning, hope you are going good. The second small ingredient maybe is remembering the important events or dates in your team members' life. Their birthdays, anniversaries, their kids' celebrations, their kids' birthdays and all. It requires an effort, but it's worth. Please try. Third, create an opportunities or space beyond the work wherein there is an opportunity to connect, bond, learn more about the people. And I can tell you one line here, which I heard it and it touched me a lot, that I hate him or I don't appreciate him because I don't know him. So if I know him more, I'm sure I would be able to understand and identify and connect with him much better, much better. Yeah. The fourth maybe is continually give them the platform, not only for the ideas but also for their frustrations and problems they are facing. And fifth is about continually give them the platform to perform where their unique strength can be leveraged, identified and acknowledged. And last but not the least, every organization goes through the change management a lot of time from the industry, from the economical perspective, and support them unconditionally, model that behavior whatever is needed even for individual team employees. And that's where your strength as a line manager would emerge, you as a benchmark. And believe me, you will create the chemistry wherein your team members would not only be ready to do but die in entire elements. Yes, so is a way forward. Simply refer those 3 ingredients, 3 frameworks suggested by Gallup, and I can assure you, as I said, I have been a team member, I am a manager, and it's worth giving it a try. So here is wishing you all the best. Would see you next time with another weekly bite. Till then, stay safe, take care, and happy learning.